Something is going on. I'm telling you, this happened to me yesterday, and it kept happening back to back to back. I don't know what's going on, but I just believe that when I start talking about certain content creators, all kind of crazy shit start going on with my channel. It really do. So y'all come on back. Let's see, can I get y'all back? Crazy. Okay, Bishop. Bishop, I really believe that these folks get so mad they be messing with my channel. What's up, WV? Hey y'all, what's here at? Y'all hit live. Girl, I don't know. It just goes down. What's up, Monet? Sierra, I'm serious. Once I listen, hey Sunday Rose, we have 59 people in the chat already. And then it went down. It kept doing that yesterday. And I really believe that somebody is reporting a live. So what happened was it flashed. On my side it flashed and then y'all are gone. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again, but see, once I get to talking about, these content creators, they get so mad. I'm telling you, the kind of hate that I get in the YouTube streets for telling the truth is ridiculous. It's crazy because they can get over there and they can run their mouth. Hey Marcus, and they can talk about everybody under the sun for days and days and days and days. And when I speak, then it's such a big problem. Hey, Sunday Rose. Listen, it flashed on my side, y'all. And then it went down. It did this 3 times yesterday. Well, I'm having a good evening, yeah. Every evening with y'all is a good evening. So y'all listen. So Sierra, somebody told me that a live is being done now. They got my pictures all up on their screen. Sierra is alive. Sierra, go and see. Go tap into a couple of content creators. You know what I'm talking about. Go over there and see right quick. They talking about the Grabowski and come back and report. Where's my other phone at, Lord? Where is it at? I'm going to go look where you think you should look. Go look where you think you should look. Go to the most obvious place. Go look over there. You should know what I'm talking about. Well, I already know she's doing it because somebody done emailed me and told me. Honey, when you strike, honey, where is that? Listen, when you strike a chord, it's struck. The chord is struck. It ain't nothing but resistance. What's up, Cali girl? What's up, girl? Hey, girl. It's been a long, productive day. Hey, girl. I'm just eating a little chicken, y'all, before we get to talking. I hope y'all had a wonderful day. Cheryl, can you say happy birthday to my friend who's watching? His name is Nick. Happy birthday, Nick. How you doing? What's up, Mason in the building? I hope you had a beautiful birthday, baby. Many more to come, okay? Many more to come, okay? Why am I looking so ticklish? I'm doing good, Cali girl. I had a wonderful day. I really did. Got home from work. Tidied up some around here. Got in that shower. Used my Yoni bar. And my Victoria's Secret soap. I got a regimen. I use my antibacterial soap by Dial. I use that first. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You want to smooth out your skin? What's up, Heather? Use that antibacterial Dial soap. It smooths the skin out real good. Make it real, real smooth. Okay. Then I come back in there. with that Victoria's Secrets body wash. And then I go in there with that yoni soap. Right there, 3 layers. Then put your body, put your lotion on, and baby, you good. You're good after that point. Y'all don't come in here talking about no boobs now, because you're going to get blocked. Don't do it. I'm waiting for Sierra. Hey, Trucker's White Trucker girl. Trucker, you been in the YouTube streets? Can you report? I need somebody to report. I'm back. I heard a little something. Because I know you driving, Sierra. Can somebody report, please? Because I ain't been over there. Can somebody report and tell me, is there any substance? Okay, I see him. I see Sierra. I see what you said. No, somebody said, Sierra, she said a little something. No, I heard she said a whole lot of something. Sierra, you always trying to water something down, girl. Can I get somebody who's gonna tell the truth, please? Somebody said, Cheryl Grabowski be over there laughing. And said she was mad. They said she was mad about that video about the monkeys. Why am I gonna be mad about the monkeys? Don't y'all see these people over here adore me? Not only on this social media, but in real life, talking about you reporting on the mother wound. Girl, they always copy, girl. They always copy, girl. Didn't I tell them people when I started this series, I didn't want them to copy me? Didn't I tell them that? Didn't I tell them? They talking about Sunday Rose. Somebody reporting to me now through the email. Sunday Rose, they over there talking about you. Girl, this is so funny. They so predictable. My God. Honey, they over there talking about, I'm talking about the mother wound. They don't know nothing about the mother wound. But you're going to learn, because we're going to tear mother wound up. And God knows the shadow mother too. Hold on for a minute. What? Okay, y'all trolls, make yourself useful and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We need to do the 19,500 tonight. What's up, Seneca in the building? What's up, Ashley D? Hey, girl. So over there talking about the one mother wound. Honey, they got triggered. But see, this is the thing. I'm coming to spend it. Seneca, you are not coming to spend the night with me. Shut up. Listen. Miro, shut up. Don't do it. We've been talking about the mother wound. And they triggered over there. But see, this is the thing. Bullseye. See what I'm saying? Cheryl Grabowski know how to hit the spot. Okay? They don't know how to hit the spot. They have to wait until something goes viral. They have to wait until something goes viral in the YouTube streets for them to come up with something of substance. Or, hey, no ego. Hey, sugar. Hey, sugar. How you doing today? They have to wait until something pop off in the YouTube streets before they have some substance. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to. All right, don't spam the chat. Okay, baby. Okay, you just been put in timeout. 24 hours, thick of butt. Don't do it, because we don't have time. Okay, but they have to wait until something goes viral in the YouTube streets to have some substance. Sunday Rose, you already know something always be going on. Something always going on with the glasses. Y'all put y'all hands together and go and tell God thank you. And while you're doing that, hit the like button, okay? Hit the like. Girl, I'm over here Sunday. Girl, I'm talking, Seneca, you are not my husband. What is wrong with you? Why you trying to balance it? Girl, I'm doing the best I can because I can't read this chat without what's up, Richard, baby? What's up, Keith? How you doing? What you eating today? Honey, we just got a Aston, of course. We just got a little piece of chicken and some squash now. They settled right now. I just need to keep my head steady. What's up, H&D? Good evening. My God, how delicious. Good night. A big hug to you. Okay. Thank you, Celestial. Good evening, Auntie, making me hungry. Well, it looks damn good. I'm hungry. Girl, I know that's right. Oh. Son said, what's up, Trucker's wife? Listen, girl. They have to wait until something happens in the YouTube street. So they all, recycle information. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all about this freaking mother wounds. Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all about this. This mother wound is not no joke, baby. It is certainly not for the girls. It's not. Me and my daughter was on the phone today, and I don't know if she's still in this live. But me and my daughter, I might could do it without my glasses, y'all, because y'all, these glasses getting on your nerves. But honey, my eyes, ooh, I can't do it without the glasses. Thank you, Austin. You so sweet. But this mother wound got me feeling some type of way, Sierra girl. So today I was minding my business. I was on the phone with my daughter, and she and I was doing a little piece of introspection. But listen, I ran into the preacher at the Walmart, and we're gonna get back into my daughter and the introspection, but this is introspection too. I ran into the preacher, no, not at the Walmart. That was the other preacher. I ran into a preacher at a store, not the Walmart. And this man gonna call me pleasantly plump. And I said, that's inappropriate. Do y'all think that's inappropriate? Y'all, can y'all let me know what y'all think about that? Because I felt some type of way, and I went on about my business here, but got on the way from him now. Because I don't need you to be referring to me as pleasantly plump. That's inappropriate. Ain't it Sunday Rose? Girl, yes, not pleasantly plump. Girl, he act like I was a damn. No, sir, you don't call me pleasantly plump, sir. You know better than that. You don't do that while we standing there talking. And see, that's why people don't want to go to church and things. They don't want to go. They don't want to hang out with the saints because they do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's better. Betty White, what's going on? Hey, sure. Hey, girl. What's up, Fred? In the building. So y'all agree with me that it was inappropriate. So anyway, sir, listen, no, don't. I know, Teresa, pleasantly plump. I felt like a turkey that you had did receive that Elantra said about stupid bill that Trump is trying to pass. Monet told me about that, WV. She did tell me about that. But honey, I just wanted to report on the preacher that called me pleasantly plump. I just felt like he wanted to nibble on me or something. It was terrible. And I hurried and got away from that situation. That was terrible. Eco, now that's funny. I ain't lying. Can y'all thumbs up the live? Please help me out. And y'all share. Can I get some people to share the live? Okay, can I really, before we get on into here and get to talking like we needs to talk. Can y'all share the live? Because I really, I got something to say. Since the folks over there on the T channel, I'm going to hold the damn glasses because I'm tired. At this point, I'm just tired. The folks over there at the T channel are basically triggered. Okay, did y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Somebody put in the chat, triggered. The people on that particular T channel are triggered. They are triggered for certain reasons, several reasons. Yep, okay. They are triggered because I spoke to the very fact that they are bullying, harassing, and picking on Adrien, and they too old to do it, and they doing it and making money, and they want to be able to pick on Adrien in peace. They don't want their conscience bothered by the picking on Adrien. But see, it's the mother wound. Let me be the fantastic ass content creator that I always been, okay? Because I feel like going on. Let me tie it all up. Let me tie it all up. Let me let y'all see how these women are triggered. Let you see how they don't want me to bother them. But I'm going to do it. I feel like going on. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, let's get into it. So there's something about Adrien that they are triggered by. I noticed that a lot of women in the YouTube street had bad mothers, you know what I'm saying? Because they got the mother wounds. They didn't know it. Cheryl Grabowski came here to let them know that. They didn't know. They didn't know anything about introspection either. Cheryl Grabowski is the trailblazer. At the end of the day, she's the narc slayer. Okay, she's the introspection lady. She's the woman of substance. She's bold. She's beautiful. She's brilliant. She's smart. She's intuitive. And she knows how to do content. These black women in these YouTube streets are very much in the situation of the mother wound. And I believe, what's up, Aaron? I believe that something about Adrien reminds them of their mother. Even though Adrien doesn't have children. She's not wounded anybody. She don't have any children. She's not wounded a child. But they themselves are wounded. Yes, they are. And they are disturbed that Cheryl Grabowski stopped trolling or you will be removed. They are disturbed that Cheryl Grabowski can speak of substance and on a deep level. At the end of the day, this is the deep lane. This is the deep lane, okay? I wouldn't dare every day sit around and pick on people on my channel. I would rather die and go to Hades 50,000 times before I do that. There is no way. I'm too smart for that. Anyway, I heard the blackguard. I'm just going to say it like that. I heard the blackguard. Because see, this is one thing about Cheryl. And this is my shadow. Okay, this is not the good part of me. This is sort of like the bad part of me. But I promise to God, I can find that thing that drives you up the fucking wall. Okay, I'm just good at it. So I heard the blackguard say that Cheryl I can't help it, Lord. I can't help it. I heard the blackguard say that Cheryl Grabowski doesn't have, she's not smart and she's not intelligent. Ma'am, let me tell you something. I don't know who raised you. I think you said your granny did. But ma'am, you sound like granny. You have the voice of an old lady. Your voice even trembles. And you pause often. So I don't care what kind of business you had. And the reason why probably it didn't prosper, because you need to work on that voice. It gave and it gives that you had a learning disability, ma'am. That's what it gives. Okay? Now, I don't want you to, now you can do commentary, do whatever you like, girl. But them people are over there appeasing you just because you come and sit in their chat. But girl, your commentary was trash. And I tried to throw you a bone the other day. And I tried to listen to your video today. I hit it at the beginning for a minute. I hit it in the middle for 30 seconds. And I hit it on the end for another 30 seconds. I said, no. There's no substance here. Again, you are acting just like your leader. Y'all are the shallow lane. You know what I'm saying? Now you're over there, the bald head scalawags and the funky tonkies is over there trying to introspect and trying to figure out what the hell the mother wound is. The mother wound is sitting on YouTube all day. The mother wound is sitting and picking on Adrien when you need to look at thine own damn self. I guarantee y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Queen Sweep said these weak creators are obsessed with Bethany. Ooh, girl, yes. She give them no air. So Walt, Sid, Dalvin, etc. are the closest they can come. They constantly mention Beloved's life in their content. And girl, it just gives around the barrel behind the store in the ghetto. Now they tried to convince me today that they are progressive. That's what I heard in that woman's content over there, and that those people over there got good stuff going on. That I don't believe it. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't believe it. I know what I hear. I know those women that get up there on that panel. I know what they sound like. I know how they talk. I know how they think. It's not given that. I'm around career women, business women all day, and you guys never gave that on the channel. Y'all give going to the bingo, playing at the bingo every day. That's what y'all give. Y'all give scamming. Y'all giving maybe selling yourself, you give that too. Y'all gives all of that. You give drunkards and pill poppers and weed folks. Yes, ma'am. I'm done. That's what it gives. I don't want anybody, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to my commentary, but I don't want anybody to think that nobody thinks, ma'am, y'all are delusional over there. Y'all are, ma'am. Nobody thinks that it's a place of substance over there. Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that. It's given totally saturated with your mother wounds. That's what it gives. It gives that the shadow mother is in y'all, and y'all trying to pick on Adrien, but it's you. What you doing to Adrien is already done to you. Period. Do you see what I'm saying? Period. So I'm not doing it. That's all y'all could do. Keep on talking about the Grabowski. Keep on, because you can't help it, because you're triggered. What's up, George? How you doing, baby? You're triggered. You're triggered. Now, I said you the shallow lane. I meant it. I meant it. You're the shadow lane. When you get up there and you say out loud that you're smoking a blunt while you doing your commentary, you are yet shallow. Period. Now, I hate to tell you. I'm just, I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Y'all are food. You can't do no better. I entertain those dumpster fire chats for entertainment only. They're not interested in inspiring or motivational, just white noise. And clearly I'm not contributing to their banks because they're empty. Girl, child, baby, you said it good. I can't even say it no more. It always gave trash can from the very first day. It always gave trash. It's a whole lot of trauma bonding over there. It just always gave that. It did. It's a whole lot of bonding and shittiness. Y'all over there talking about the shadow mom and the mother wounding. Y'all not gonna heal. You're not gonna try to do anything. You're too busy trying to drag Adrien and drag Q, and now you're working on the Grabowski. But work on me, baby. Work on me. Because I do not care. You understand? Anything that I've shared here on YouTube was for entertainment purposes, and the wonderful, Jesus, ooh, I feel my shanana, the wonderful ability to be transparent and to share from my garden shows my strength. It shows my character. Because the only thing y'all can do, you told your little pissy stories. Y'all are where I started at 5 years ago. But the thing about it, even the young lady, I think her name is Trey Love, but the thing about it, y'all haven't moved from those days. You still stuck back there. There is no evolution. going on. I don't hear nothing. If there was substance there, I would say it. I promise to God. I would say it. But there isn't. There isn't. So you come over to my channel and you get triggered. And then you say, oh, well, I remember when Cheryl Grabowski talked about her mother and she came out here. Well, duh. Duh. That was the beginning of my healing. My voice. Somebody touch your neighbor and say, girl, you can't heal until you speak on that which hurt you. Or those people that hurt you. You can't heal. That was before I met my coach. How did you do that, Cheryl? I did that intuitively, instinctually. I did it because there is a thing that lives inside of me. There's a life force that lives inside of me. I'm on my journey. I have a purpose in my life. Before I even met my coach. A lot of the stuff that Carl Long is saying in his teachings on YouTube, I've already implemented those things in my life. When Carl Jung talks about how you deal with a narcissist and all the different things that you do, I've done that already. I've done that by instinct. I've done that by spirit. Spirit led me, showed me how. Without anybody saying anything to me. Without me doing any research. Period. See, it is a privilege. You should feel privileged to have ever met me. You should feel blessed. I'm the answer to some of y'all's prayers. You're going to resist it, though. You're going to resist it. Everything in your shadow is going to make you feel like resisting that which you hear that can transform your life and take you on another level. But sitting around talking about Adrien is not going to help you. Hello, Queen, amazing mods and wonderful chat. Can y'all like the live, please? What's up, Tanya in the building? What's up, Gloria, girl? What is going on with Max? Yes. Yes. Cheryl Grabowski is healing. All these mammies on YouTube. I've been a mammy too. Tears were streaming down my face all day long as I thought about the shadow mother. I talked to my daughter, getting back to the conversation about me and my daughter. What happened between me and my daughter on the phone today? Because that which I talk about is inside of me. And that which I gaze on, it starts churning on the inside of me. I'm not one of those people that talk about something, don't want to be about nothing. That's not me. That's y'all. That's what y'all do. Everybody want to get together and talk about Adrien. I'm just mad myself some fried rice for the first time. Everybody want to talk about Adrien. Adrien is imagine a sign. What you call those big signs on the street? One of those big signs like the money signs. I don't gamble, so I don't even know what you call it. But the big sign up there, everybody go and pay, go get a ticket and put numbers down. What the lottery, whatever you call it. The mega, whatever that. Adrien is like a billboard. That's what she is. She's a billboard up there. She's screaming. Look at me, Adrien is saying. But the very fact, the very, you guys focusing on Adrien is a picture that what lives in her lives in you. That's why you are attracted to Adrien. It was never about Adrien from day one. It's always been about you. What is it that you see in Adrien that reminds you of you? What is it about Adrien that triggers you? What is it? Everybody talks, oh, well, she's a crackhead, Cheryl. Somebody even said that I didn't know what I was saying because they said that I said that Adrien is a good person and she's not done bad things. I've never said that. I've never said that. That's what I've never said. I said, what Adrien does, she can't help it. I said, before I even learned about the shadow mother. Who Adrien is who Adrien is. And what has happened to her has happened to her. It is what it is. I said, I will not do commentary on Adrien. Not in the way that you guys do. Because Adrien doesn't attract me. I'm not attracted to her channel. I've seen Adrien a million times in my lifestyle, in my lifetime. I've seen that. I know exactly what that is. I don't do commentary on Adrien for what? I'm attracted to Carl Long. I'm attracted to Rosemary Bracco. I'm attracted to some of the other people that teach in the YouTube world, because they don't call it streets. They call it the YouTube world. I'm attracted to those people because what lies in them lies in me, not y'all. I don't really watch y'all. You guys, UT people found me and put me on your platform. I was there in the YouTube streets telling my story, which I have a right to do. That was the beginning of my healing. That's how everybody starts to heal. They feel like, oh, well, I feel some type of way. Something has happened to me and I need to express myself. That's exactly what happens. That's what I did. I have moved miles and miles and miles from the first conversation that I sat at this exact table in this exact kitchen and told my story. I am not the same person. Even my mother said the exact, she said that. She's been gone 2 years and I'm so many more miles down the road. While you guys sit and point at Adrien. But whatever lies in Adrien lies in you. And that's what Cheryl Grabowski knows. Because whatever grabs your attention lives in you. Somebody say, amen. Whatever you gaze at lives in you. Whatever you pay attention to, it pays attention to you. Your outer world is a total reflection of your inner world. Oh, Adrien, oh, crackhead. Look at her. She got all them boyfriends. She's so, what y'all say? She go on a date and the boyfriend get her some chicken or something. Like, why he can't take her to a 5-star restaurant? Or she mess around with them old white men and look at her. Look at the shoes on her feet. Look at her teeth missing, y'all say. Look at her. Look how she treat her mama. Look how she treat beloved. That's what y'all say. How do you treat your mother? How do you treat your sister? How do you treat your children? And I don't want you to answer, but I would love for your mother to answer. I would love for your partner to answer. I would love for your children to answer and let them tell me if they feel loved by you, if they felt heard by you. Whatever you pay attention to lives inside of you. And you guys are mesmerized by Adrien. Interesting to me. I think I'll call my coach and have this conversation, which I already know what she's going to say. Why are you guys so attracted to that? That's a question you got to ask. Why are you so attracted to it? Over there on that T channel, you're always focusing on shit. You find the shittiest things on YouTube to expound upon and to conversate about. It's always some type of trauma trigger. But you never talk about the healing because nobody over there has done a deep dive. Y'all don't know what the fuck you don't even know what diving deep is. Then when you hear something from me, then you take your little peony brains over there and try to figure out what I'm saying, and you don't know what I'm saying. Somebody said today on their content, say, oh, Cheryl Grabowski, bitch, I didn't quote you. I didn't quote you. I know how to say exactly what you said. You don't tell me how to talk. You don't tell me what to say. I speak to what I believe because this is my channel. You over there using my audio. Just a clear, my thing is, girl, use it. But y'all ain't got no talent. If you got to play somebody else's shit and everybody sit and listen, and then y'all talk about what y'all heard, you just holding space on the app trying to be monetized, or the one that is monetized, you just making money. It's not a real channel. Sounds like a true case of jealousy against Adrien to me, and jealous. And like I said earlier today, this person that I'm talking about, the trade woman, this is her thing. Cheryl Grabowski and you people on YouTube, and yes, ma'am, I'm improvising. Cheryl Grabowski and you people on YouTube, can somebody please confirm that I'm beautiful and that I have a beautiful figure? This is the thing. I don't say that I'm beautiful. Everybody else say it. Why does it bother you? Why does it bother you? Because people come down in your chat. Nobody's calling you beautiful. You went there blowing your horn talking about how beautiful you are. When I talked about Adrien, Adrien is she has wonderful facial features. She's pretty just like her sister, Beloved. She is. I would love to have the chin that she has. I admire her chin. I admire her chin. I love her chin. I love the pointed chin. I think it's a wonderful facial feature. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But let me go ahead and tell you, Miss Lady, you are pretty. I don't know what your figure look like, but you say it look good, so I guess it do. Okay, now don't come over here begging no more for nobody to confirm that you a pretty lady, okay? What you need to do is stay away from behind that banner. If that's how you feel, ma'am, get you a ring. Get your ass a ring light. I don't know why y'all are so allergic to a damn ring light. Why have y'all, oh, it's so annoying, girl. It just make me itch. Why have y'all been on YouTube for 9 years and you don't utilize a fucking ring light? It's annoying. Thank you, Tanya. Cheryl is beautiful and gorgeous and fine, queen. Thank you, Lady T. It's just annoying. When people say that to me, hey, Roy, hey, sugar. What's up, Roy? I miss you. I'm glad you're back in the chat. When people say, compliment me on my looks, and then you guys say, well, Cheryl wears makeup. It's more than makeup, ma'am. I have a skin regimen that I use every day. The biggest regimen that I have always, what's up, Alvin? Thank you. The biggest regimen that I've always had in my entire life, and Sierra will tell you this, is good vibes. Like, I'm a happy lady. In all of my turmoil and pain and all of the obstacles that I've had in my life and all of the traumas and triggers and all of it, I've still been happy. For the most time, my rested face is a smile. I'm not even smiling. This is my rested face. Somebody said to me one time, Cheryl, you smiling? I said, no. So that's been my beauty regimen. That's why my face said, okay, let me take, I just got a trigger, just got a trigger. It's not okay to live unhappy. Thank you, Max. It'll show up in your face. If you feel bad every day, and when nobody's watching, the emotion of sadness and despair, it'll set in your face. Set like that. And before you know it, you're not even trying, but you just got that look. Or when you're confused all your life, and I'm not confused because I'm too smart to be confused. But when you're confused all your life, then you got the expression of confusion on your face. So my beauty regimen starts with being a happy person, loving life, loving God, and loving people as much as I can. That's my first beauty regimen. Number 2, ma'am, I've always had a cleanser, an astringent, and a moisturizer all my fucking life. I'm talking about all my life. Because I've had problematic skin. So in a foundation, there is something in a foundation that protects your skin from aging. So I've been wearing foundation since I was 11 years old. And that's why I don't look like my peers. That's why. While you black ladies over here talking about you don't wear makeup, I've been putting something on my skin to preserve my skin for all these damn years. So y'all should have been wearing it. And if you don't wear it, get you some. Because there's some wonderful stuff in there that preserves your damn skin. So that's my regimen, ma'am. But now what I'm interested in is my inner beauty. So that's my inner world. That's what I like. I like to find out the patterns and the behaviors in my life. I like to figure this shit out. Now I've learned about the shadow mother and the wounded, the mother wounding. Those are two places that I can clean up. Those are two regimens that I'm about to use every day. That's that resting bitch face, right? Because I'm interested in my inner world. That's what this channel is about. You guys, I told y'all, Tanya, I told them. Tanya, Sierra, I told them women that my channel wasn't for everybody. I told them that. But they are so determined to come over here when they get triggered and to prove something other than what's really going on. Oh, somebody said not too long ago, oh, I'm going to expose her for the scammer that she is. Bitch, I ain't never been no scammer. I'm scared. I'm scared to scam. I ain't never been no scammer. No, ma'am. No scammer. Everybody knows that. I don't have a criminal record. I ain't no damn scammer. I'm not materialistic. I like nice things, but I don't have to have them. If I can't afford it, then I won't use it. I won't have it. If I can't figure out a way to get what I want and not struggle while having it, then I won't have it. But if I can figure it out, I'll go get it. If I have the means, then I will. I don't live at the top of my budget, ma'am. My lifestyle is very comfortable. Do you see what I'm saying? You bitches need to learn something. Because I know black women. I know black women. I know how y'all do. I know you put Jordans on your feet, and I know you go buy bags that you can't afford. I know how, you know. But this is the thing. This is what makes me different from a lot of black women. I've never done that shit in a day in my life. I never bought designer anything until I could afford it comfortably. Because I don't give a fuck what you think. That's why I'm the introspection lady. That's why I have this platform. That's why I'm on YouTube. I'm made for social media. I don't care. Why should I care? I know y'all. I know y'all. Trust me. Women, that's my life. I can see different types of women a fucking mile away. Easy. Okay? I told y'all not to come over here. I told you that. Told you the channel wasn't for everybody. Told you that. Somebody say, oh, well, I want to expose Cheryl Grabowski because what I thought about her is not who she is originally. Who the fuck told you I was perfect? This is not church. This ain't ministry. I very much despise ministry for certain reasons because you got to wear a mask. I don't do mask. A lot of y'all on them channels, y'all suffer what they call black and white thinking. A person is either good or a person is either bad. Or she good or she bad. No, I'm both. We don't live in the fantasy or the illusion. We live in the reality. We don't live in the fantasy and the illusion. We live in the reality. The reality. The reality. I'm both good and bad. I'm both. As I manage my life and my soul and my channel, this is a real place. It's a real channel. I'm a real person. I don't like masks and facades. I don't like any of it. Why? Because I've done all that shit. I've done it all. I know it when I see it. I know it when I hear it. I know it when I hear it. I know it when I see it. I know when you guys are over there and you're doing the most and you claiming Jesus and healing and you have neither one. This is the thing. If you fake the funk all your fucking life, how you going to get to what's real? Because if you don't want realness, get the fuck away from here. If you don't want realness, don't come here. If you don't want to confront, Roy said, tell it like it is. If you don't want to confront your shittiness, because I cried all motherfucking day, silent tears, as I thought about the shadow mother and the wounding of the mother. I got 4 kids. I'm somebody's child. Honey, if you're going to look at the shadow mother and look at the wounding of the mother, and then the only fucking thing you come up with is Cheryl Grabowski such and such, you's a dumb bitch. You don't have the ability to introspect. You might be a narcissist. If you're looking at the shadow mother and the wounding, the mother wounded, and the only thing that you can say about me, only thing you can come up with is me, bitch, and you don't see yourself, that's just like looking in a mirror with no reflection. Are you a vampire? This information that the Grabowski gives you is a mirror. That's all I am. When you look at it, what do you see? Do you see Cheryl or do you see you? Which one is it? Because you're supposed to see you. I provide a mirror of words. Even though you look at me through the camera, you're looking. I see Cheryl. I see her updo. I see the glasses that she's holding. I see everything. But that ain't what you're supposed to see. You're supposed to see you. Not me. These words that I speak are words of introspection. You're supposed to see you in the shadow mother. Say that's for the people in the back. You don't supposed to see me. You're supposed to see you. You leave my channel when I talk about the mother wounding and the shadow mom. And then the only fucking thing you talk about is me. Oh my God. Interesting. I cried all day. Knowing that what lies unconscious in me. Hey, Marcus. What lies unconscious in me is how I've injured my children. Thank you, King Alpha. Nice photo. I cried all day when I realized, I'm saying it again, that what lies unconscious in me has hindered or inflicted my children. You done ruffled some feathers. We working tonight, girl. I know. What lies unconscious in me? My shadow has hurt my kids. So I had a conversation in the last 3 days. I've talked to last 3 days I've talked to 4 of my kids. All 4. Different conversations at different times. When I began to talk to them, because we are dealing with the wounding, the mother wounding and the shadow mother, because I've gazed at the information, because I'm ingesting it, because it resonates with me, because I'm understanding it, because I know what it means, because the words are going down into my soul and it's going down in there and doing all these things and it's separating things and it's putting timelines. When I think about me as a 17-year-old mother, 17, 18, 19-year-old mother to a 2-year-old son, the tears. Because I know I was a crazy teenager. Broken for sure. Now me as a 54-year-old knowing my mother, finding out some of the things that she dealt with, her shadow, her depression.
She raised me. So the shadow mother, her shadow is in me as I raise my children. Baby, if you leave this information and you don't see nobody but Cheryl, and you don't see you, you might not be capable of introspection. Everybody can't look within. It's painful. I've been crying for 3 days, here and there. Everybody can't look within. Everybody don't want to. Leandra Johnson sat on that couch and she said no. Leandra said no. I cannot look at what lies beneath. I can't look at it. I can't look at what happened to me when I was a child. She said no, that's too much pain. She said no. So by her saying no, how can she heal? This is knowledge, yes. How can she heal? Leah, I wanted to go through the screen and say, for the life of God, would you please try? If we don't get uncomfortable, we don't change or evolve. Listen, in order to get better, you got to hurt. I hate to tell you, I'm so sorry. But it's beautiful pain, though. It's just like birthing a child. Y'all know how much that shit hurt. We that have birthed children know damn well the level of pain. They equate birthing a child, pushing a child out, to being shot close range in the chest with a 45. Has the same type of impact. In that horrific pain that we feel when we begin to introspect and we begin to go down in there and remember that child, us, that wounded child that went through whatever we went through, it's going to hurt like hell, because everything that child you felt at that time, you're going to feel it again. Leandra says no. Cheryl Grabowski said yes. I embrace the pain. I cleave to the pain, almost like, you know how they say Jesus clung, wrapped his hand around his cross? That's what I do to the pain that lied beneath. In you and UT people, for people who have, like me, experienced a whole lot of things, suffered loss, you got to embrace the pain. Harper said, preach, woman, preach. There is no other way to do it. There's no other way, y'all. This is the way. The way through or to a beautiful life is to go through the pain. You got to feel the pain. And once you felt it enough and sat in it, because not only do you have to feel it, I'm going to pull y'all a little bit closer. Not only, because I got to get off this live. Not only do you have to feel the pain, you have to make peace with it. You got to embrace it. You got to sit down and investigate it. You got to communicate with it. You got to be friends with it, almost. You got to camp out with it. There's no other way. Hold on, y'all. Jesus Lord. I want y'all to be distracted by this pink blouse and bring y'all a little bit closer. I know y'all probably can see my lace. It's okay. I just put it on for the live. We're not gonna worry about that. That's shallow. Some of y'all are wondering. Y'all, could y'all please get the trolls out? Some of y'all are wondering, why are you, why haven't you changed yet? And you want to heal, and we respond, but we keep the habit and it becomes dysfunctional. Yes. Some of you are wondering, like, I've prayed about it, right? I've even fasted. I've gone to a retreat. I went and talked to my spiritual mentor. Yes, Cheryl, we are trying to. I know y'all are trying to. Keep trying. But the way to heal it is to embrace it. Don't run away from it. Don't. There's no need to do that. Don't do it. Because there's a part of you, there's a part of you that's still childlike and broken, scared. But you're an adult. You're grown. You can do it. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you feel afraid like Leandria did, and she says she can't deal with the pain, the girl, the inner child in Leandria can't deal with the pain. But the woman can. You got to look at them in the eye. So she can't. Y'all, I just tell you, it's just a lot. Somebody said, Lady T said, that's why people be acting out of their subconscious, but they don't know it. I've been praying for Leandria. She needs introspection Sunday. And not in the way that Ayanna Fix Your Life did it. Not in that way. She don't need that. She don't need nobody screaming and hollering at her. She don't need that. She don't. She needs somebody to say, look, Lily, there's a part of you that is still the child. I understand. There's a part of you that's still a child. And everything that a child would feel when they've been preyed upon, that's how you're going to feel again. But the only difference is, Lily, nobody can come and touch you if you don't want to be touched now. So it's hard to separate. It's hard to separate your conscious from your subconscious because you can't see it. You have to feel it. It's two different places in you. So you have to feel both places. That fear that you would feel somebody come in your bedroom at night when you're a kid. And then you freeze because you're afraid. Yeah, I saw the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what she said. She said she can't deal with the pain from her childhood, from the situation, the essay situation that she said she can't feel it. But what I'm telling y'all, and I'm just not talking about Leandria. I'm talking to everybody who's going to see this live and everybody that's here. Your situation might be different from Leandria. It doesn't matter. In order to heal, you have to go back. You have to go back into the shadow place, into the place of pain, the place where it happened. And you got to go back emotionally. That's the thing. Because whatever happens to you emotionally and whatever you feel, that's what's true to you and your subconscious. There's no other way to do it. Books don't do it. Movies don't do it. Watching Ayanna Fix Your Life, that ain't gonna fix it either. None of that. It doesn't work. I'm telling you. The only thing that works is you. You gotta confront the place inside of you. That's how it's done. period. If you went to your father when you were a child and you told your father, "Look, something happened to me. Your brother did something to me." And you could be a boy. You don't have to be a girl. And then your daddy said, "Go over there and sit down and be quiet." Because I don't believe that. The emotions that a child would feel. The lack of safety. The child would instantly die inwardly, instantly. The child would not trust their daddy anymore, wouldn't trust their self. There would be so much emotional murder going on with that boy. He would bury all of it emotionally. Him being a child at that time, he don't know what to do with it. He doesn't have the emotional construct to deal with it. He doesn't have what he needs to deal with it. Dad won't deal with it. So he dies inwardly. Now he's an adult. And he don't know why he nervous. Because he don't forgot it. He don't know why he suffer with anxiety. He don't know why he can't be in a room full of people. He don't know. What's up, Riri? Hey, girl. Just like my daughter when she was essayed my brother, my own brother. Yes. He wouldn't know what to do with it. And so automatically, there's a part of him that dies. It's gone. It's gone. The brain does it. It has to. It has to file it away. It has to file it away. But it files away the memory. You can't file the emotions away. They don't go anywhere. You can't file that anxiety and that depression and that betraying himself. He'll betray himself. He'll feel unsafe in his body, unsafe in the world. He might start cutting himself. He might, it just all kinds of stuff. Because now, even though daddy, check this out, the perpetrator offended him. Daddy betrayed him. Now he internalizes it. And guess who's hurting him now? Him. He's doing it now. He's going to do it for the rest of his life. Subconscious wise. He might not even know that it's because of that event. The body records the emotions. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. That situation is going to interfere with every friendship, every relationship, and especially the relationship that he has with himself. So we're wondering, and we're about to end the live. Give him about 5 more minutes. We're wondering what the fuck is wrong with us. Soul fragments, yes. We're wondering what's wrong with us. Why can't I stand in front of a crowd like everybody else? Why do I feel nervous all the time? Why do I question myself? Why? These are the reasons why. So what I'm saying is there's a way to go down in there and to redo everything and show up for you as the grown person now. Um, of course, it produces fear and doubt, right? But all of it is tied to the event, and all of it is emotional. Emotions are everything. We live in an emotion phobic world. We are so scared of our feelings and emotions. We're scared to, we're just scared. We're scared. We don't know who to show them to. We don't know what to do with them. Like I said, I've been crying here and there. No boohoo cries, but just cleansing cries. Cry for the old version of me. Cry for my son. Having that 19-year-old mother, which is me. Cry for all the things that he still has to deal with because his shadow mother is me. Still. And he has to reconcile with her. I can't do it. I'm dealing with my shadow mother, which is my mother, but she's gone. But you can still do it. She doesn't have to be alive. She can be cross town. You could be to the point where you might have decided, oh, well, I've given my mother a boundary. I don't speak to my mother anymore. It doesn't matter. You still can do the work. All of what I'm talking about is work. And it's work too. It's work. It's intentional. You got to take the time out to do it. You got to focus. You got to spend time with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself. You got to be kind. You got to be mindful. You got to feel your feelings. You got to write and document. See, this is the thing. When we do this kind of work, then the whole world opens up to you, I'm telling you. You will never look at anybody, you will never see yourself the same, and you will never see people the same. In a good way. My mother was 19 when she had me. I understand if you have pain, my mom needs to hear what you are saying. Please let her know about the channel. Please. I'm happy. I'm so grateful because I'm telling y'all, nobody pointed me in this direction. My soul knew. My soul put me on a journey when I left the church. That's why so many people wear masks. That's why people become narcissists. I know, Lady T. This is the reason for the narcissist. Lady T, I'm telling you, I didn't never think that I would land in this place when it comes to narcissists. But I've taken such a deep dive and I understand, like my understanding is growing so much and I get it. That narcissists are wounded children. They are everything that I just described. They are all of that. They put up that wall, that invisible wall. They throw it up. I mean, if you would visualize a wall, you would visualize that wall as tall as a wall can be built. That's how tall it is. And they throw that wall up to protect themselves. But the thing about it is, they stay behind the wall too long. And the person that they become, they've gone too far away from their original self to the point where they can't get back to who they are or who they were. Can't get back. It's not the same for a codependent, though. They can get back. Pain won't ever leave me. I still deal with it every now and then. I don't know about that. Seems like you're talking to me. They're proud, self-centered wretches that lack empathy. They do lack empathy. We're speaking to understanding. What narcissists and empaths. Because, see, basically, empaths have gone through similar things. The narc and the empath were cooked in the same pot. I tell people that all the time. Like, the narc, that's why we understand each other. That's what it's all about. The narc and the empath made up same circumstances. One turns inwardly and one turns out. The people-pleasing, codependent, always loving other people, begging for love, empath, versus the narc, the only person that he or she sees as themselves. Y'all, we got work to do. The inner world is, to me, is the most important thing. It's the most important part of your life. And now I just want to say this, that I want to say that the whole world is growing in consciousness. Our consciousness is changing, right? And we are evolving. This is not church. The church doesn't know about this. You're welcome. I wish the people in ministry would know more. Pastors need to heal. They are in the pulpit every day projecting over everybody in the congregation. They have traumas and triggers. And they don't even know it. I wish to God that the church would evolve and add this to what they do. They need to. I don't know if they ever will. I don't know. But it's not, the healing that they speak of is not what I speak of. They're into suppressing. These grandparents be sabotaging their grandkids as well. They do. I don't think they really know. Some of it is conscious. That's the mother wounding, right? And some of it is unconscious. That's the shadow mother. I hope y'all understood the live that I did the other night. But we'll come back for a refresher, because I talked to a client of mine who's on the channel and she didn't really get it. But the shadow mother is everything that's unconscious that affects you. All they care about is money and not God. Well, hey, you got these narcissists and they go into ministry to make money. That is their intention. Seriously, they do. And it's a lot of them. And unfortunately, in Christianity, you know, you don't know who's who, because they are acting. But this is a healing place. This is a place of introspection. And I tell you, the day that them women leave Adrien alone, or they could just be a whole bunch of female narcissists and they're not going to stop that. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. I enjoyed the talk tonight. I'm freshly showered and all that good stuff. I smell like wonderfulness. Okay, just wonderfulness. Take this makeup off, drink me some water, and go to bed. But I will see y'all tomorrow. And thank you for being here on the live, and share it, okay? Or if you don't share it, tell a friend about what we got going on. Thank you, Mona. Will you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, please? Tell a friend about this shadow mother, because y'all know, guys, we are healing. I'm telling you, the world is a different place. And baby, our consciousness has changed. We are waking up. Okay. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. It's already done. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless you too, Roy. I'm glad y'all stuck around. That's nice. We are healing. I'm glad y'all stuck around. Our consciousness is changing. And I don't think it was for our mother and them to do the work that we're doing. It wasn't for that. I think we were supposed to be in the church world at the time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You say Generation X really suffer. Good night, Katrina. What year is Generation X? What year is Generation X? Because I don't know what's the time frame for that. Am I Generation X? I don't know. Y'all, I know. Just ain't no shade or nothing. But I don't think they can cross over the 60s and the 70s. I'm in the 70s, girl. But you know what a lot of people tell me, though? Monet said I'm more like a millennial. She said, I really have millennial vibes. She said, Mama, your consciousness is something of a... I said, well, girl, why you say that? You was born in 74. Okay, we about the same age. Okay. It was something else, honey. Childhood was something else. My mama's generation, they did a lot of sweeping things under the rug. And in my past, I used to say that, and the contempt that I felt for my mother was terrible. But I resolved all those emotions before she passed away. What's up, K-Star? 1965 to 1980 Gen X. Okay. Okay, so I'm Gen X. Okay. So none of my children are in that Gen X. My son is 52. He's Gen X. I'm baby boomer. Okay. Sarah said baby boomer. So I guess, yeah, my mama was baby boomer. So, Sarah, do you consider yourself progressive? And have you started your healing journey? Because like I said, some people feel like these wounds that we carry should stay buried. They don't believe in bringing it to the surface. They said a lot of narcissists are born in the baby boomer years. You're right, on the border of baby boomer and Gen X. Well, I only had a piece of chicken, sugar. Just one. It wasn't even a whole piece. Yeah, y'all. I'm not going to call I used to call my mother a narcissist. But she was very narcissistic. She was. Your son was unalived in 2023? Girl, bless your heart. I'm 71 years. I had a pretty good child life from the South. Okay. My mama was born in 51. I find way more narcs in the XY generation. That narcissism is something else. It's such a disease. Such a mental illness. Oh, Jesus, causes a lot of pain. Before my mama passed away, she asked me what. She said, there's an N word that you say on your channel. Do you think I'm one? I was born in 53. We just didn't know. Yeah. My mama said that too. It's a lot of stuff she didn't know. Oh, I brought her into awareness of a lot of stuff.
You can't imagine the pain
Pain and not having any more kids. I'm so empty, but I'm trusting God on this journey. Girl, I can't imagine your pain. I tell people all the time, I said, the loss of a child, I've not lost a child, right? But emotionally, I envision one of my children being gone. And the emotions that I feel are unbearable. I don't understand, or I can't imagine what you feel in real time. And I know, I, I just, I don't know what to say. Words don't, there are no words that you can say for that. I just, you know, um,
my mom had me at 15.
I am trying with her. Oh my God, Katrina. Mm. My mom was born in 1954, but she died of a drug overdose. My father is deceased as well. They was really messed up. They were. How you doing? See, that's what I'm saying. This is not a perfect world, but and we don't have perfect lives, but we're alive, you know? And we're on a life lease, you know? So we love, we eat ice cream, we accomplish our goals, and we leave this world. But this is what I want to say to the lady who lost her child. I want to say this to you. One of the things that I do all the time, I make this a habit. And I've shared it with my mother and other people. Because a lot of times I sit back and I think and I visualize and I feel, what would life be outside the body? The church, what the church taught me about life outside the body does not really resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't give me any resolve. And so I've taken some of those ideas, like the idea of heaven, right? But I've gone beyond that. So I come up with this. There are religious literature that speaks of we being spiritual beings having conversations with God, right? So before we inherited a body, before I was born to Marjorie Ruffin, and before that, she was alive. I chose my mother, chose her to be my mother, knowing from the beginning that this life contract would be with her and that I would live a certain amount of time. And knowing the trouble that I would experience, I chose her anyway because I'm on my journey. And in this lifetime, there are lessons that I have to learn. And then I'll go back to spirit because we are spiritual beings and we are having an earthly experience. And there is no contempt in that. It's a beautiful thing. So I said that to say this to you about your son. Your son is still your son. He's still in the spiritual world. He was on a journey. He chose you. He knew his life contract would expire when it did, and he's gone back to spirit. And so will you, and so will I. So you miss him, but you really don't have to miss him though. Can you remember who he was, how you held him, what he did, and the essence of who he is? Could you please spend time with him? And could you please speak to him and say the words that you want to say? And if you're still grieving his death, tell him that. Ask him how he's doing. See what he says. You don't have to stop communicating with your son. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah. So I hope that helped you, honey. And if you start right there and you do it often, you watch how things change. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.